What is up, ladies, gentlemen, jury, and all those in between and beyond? I'm the Corrupted Judge, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Exit Music, the game that makes me question my ranking of the girls to begin with. In the last episode, we managed to save Natsuki before she offed herself completely, bringing her back to our house. However, there are still a lot of unanswered questions in regards to Sayori, Yuri, Monika, and Papa Natsuki, as I'm pretty sure he's not going to be happy that we shoulder-checked his door and went through his copious amounts of garbage and food containers. But at the moment, we have Natsuki, and she is safe and sound with us for the time being. This is starting to stir up to be like one of those anime tropes. Let me know if there is an anime with this kind of scene where you help a girl from a abusive family or whatever. Let me know. I wouldn't mind watching it. Lawrence, I know you watch anime. I don't know if you're gonna if you watch this series or not, but let me know. All right. So I guess we're going to continue. With all that said, let us begin. Drearily stirring. I can tell from the snoring figure next to me that Natsuki is still asleep. I rub my eyes, struggling to open them. Reaching out to my bedside cabinet, I swipe my phone and check the time. Midday. There's no point in going to school today. We've already missed half of the day. Besides, I don't think Natsuki would be up for it after last night's, well... I sit up and decide to head downstairs and make breakfast for the two of us. She'll appreciate the effort, unless she wants to make breakfast herself. I try to be as quiet as possible in an attempt not to wake her up while I slip out from under the duvet. I head to the kitchen and decide to make something quick and easy so I can bring it to her. Searching through my fridge, I find some bacon. I start mixing together some pancake batter after a short search of the ingredients. I feel that I have not made pancakes in so long because of my diet that I forgot how to make them. As I'm cooking, I hear a light knock on the door. Anxious about leaving the cooking food, I rush to answer. Oh, no. Is it Sayori? It's Sayori. Yeah! Hey, Sayori. What are you doing here? I thought you'd be back at school. I step outside, closing the door behind me. I don't want her to know Natsuki's here. I was planning on it, but I couldn't get out of bed this morning. I heard this before. Are you cooking? It smells really sweet. Sayori peeks through my windows to see that I'm up in the kitchen. Natsuki! Taking a look myself, I see Natsuki tending to the breakfast. Crap. I see what's going on, Judge. You do? Yes, you two are making cupcakes again. Oh, you know what? That is not a bad idea as an apology gift. I'll keep that in mind. I can feel the sweat on my forehead beginning to bead. I'm so done for. Yeah, that's supposed to be a surprise. For the club. Neither of us were expecting to see you, though. I give Sayori a weak smile in an attempt to reassure her. Don't worry, Judge, your secret is safe with me. Well, since you're busy, I'll leave you two lovers be. No! God, freaking Yori's gonna be so upset. Sayori's gonna be mad, not because I lied, but because there's no cupcakes. So yes, because I lied. And Monika, well, I'm assuming she's in her self-aware mode, so she probably sees all this happening. As she's about to leave, I stop her momentarily. I was just wondering, are you going to the club? I guess, since I'm actually up, I might as well. Especially if you're bringing the cupcakes. Yeah. Sayori leaves without another word. I return to the kitchen in a cold sweat, worrying about the false promise I gave to Sayori. Guess I'll have to convince Natsuki that we should cook a batch. She's nearly finished making our meal. Ah. The breakfast. It was supposed to be a surprise. I was going to wake you up and have it all ready for you. Then Sayori knocked and You could have burnt your house down, dummy! Look! She points at the spatula as a plate of... She points the spatula at a plate of charred pancakes. I guess we're even now, huh? You saved me, and I saved our breakfast. A part of me wants to scold her for her warped perception of what even meant, but another doesn't want to bring it up in the events of last night with her. I decide that I'll make a snide remark at most. Not quite. Maybe one day. Maybe. Natsuki is really something else outside of the club room. Maybe it's because she doesn't have to put on a show for the other club members. They always call her cute, though I can surely see why. I set the table and sit down with Natsuki. At first, she starts eating almost viciously, but quickly snaps out of it, remembering I'm in the room. How is it? It's delicious. She continues to scoff her breakfast down, albeit at a slightly slower pace. Once we're both finished, I take her plate from her and place it in the dishwasher for her. So, do you want to do anything today? Well, I kind of promised Sayori that we'd make a batch of cupcakes for the club later. If you want to, then maybe we can set aside a few just for later? Natsuki immediately jumps from her chair, grabbing the apron draped over the oven handle. Let's do it! Before I can react, she's tearing through my cupboards and drawers, looking for everything she needs, only occasionally stopping to ask where I keep certain utensils and ingredients. Ready to help? Of course! Hopefully I'll be more useful than last time. You better be. Natsuki painfully punches my shoulder. Gah! Don't tell me that seriously hurt yet. ... Oh, everything went quiet. Oh, did she remember that I had the bad shoulder? She doesn't know I broke the door down, but she knows I was wincing at my shoulder yesterday. The door. Oh, okay, so she was conscious for that. Judge, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot. It's only a bruise. You just caught me by surprise, that's all. I'm having an extremely hard time trying to play it off. That genuinely hurt. I forgot how much power her small frame can deliver. What do you want me to do first? Well, I guess you could start preheating the oven to 350. I'll deal with the dry ingredients. I do my small part and watch Natsuki get started. She's so precise with her measurements. It's almost hypnotic. Natsuki catches me staring at her, completely spaced out. Hehe. Dummy. What? I shake my head as I'm jerked back into the moment. You were staring. Oh, sorry. What's next? I've got everything ready to go besides the eggs. Could you crack them into the bowl for me while I set the tray liners? I grab an egg in each hand and crack both simultaneously. Show off. Yeah, so? What's the matter with me trying to show off for you? Judge? I finally got you. What do you mean? You got all embarrassed when I tried to be sweet. Natsuki, you're adorable. Natsuki begins to prepare the cake batter. Judge, can we talk about last night? As much as I want to fully understand what happened, maybe we should leave that... Oh, wait, that's me. As much as I want to fully understand what happened, maybe we should leave that for later. Yeah, okay. Natsuki nods in agreement and returns to the batter. She quickly finishes mixing it and begins to distribute the batter evenly between the cups. I wash the beaters by hand and attach them to the mixer. I start to mix the icing. I should have done this last time. And what? Leave me to mix all of that batter by hand? Yeah, well, you're stronger than you think. Natsuki huffs with an arrogant look on her face. And don't you forget it! The enticing smell of chocolate cupcakes begin to seep into the oven, or seep from the oven. It's going to be difficult not to eat any on the way to the club. I drip blue food coloring into the icing. The timer rings and Natsuki opens the oven door. Instantly, my entire house is filled with the mouth-watering scent of Natsuki's baking. Oh my god. These ones smell even better than the last batch. Natsuki sets them on the rack to cool for a few minutes while I finish the icing. Are you almost done? We have to get going soon. I stop the mixer for a moment and plunge my finger into the cobalt sea of sugar. I raise my finger to my mouth. Natsuki grabs my wrist and pulls my arm away from my face. She scoops the icing off my finger onto her own and promptly licks it off. Hey! What? You expected me to put your finger in my mouth? Well, you're only saying that because I did that to you. Of course, that makes you gross. No, I'm not gross! I can't help but crack a smile as I speak. It would be a lie if I said I didn't enjoy her teasing. It makes her so happy when she gets a reaction out of me. Even if only a tiny one. Natsuki and I ice the cupcakes and get ready to leave. Quickly, I head up to my room to get changed into my school uniform. Natsuki, without her uniform, is forced to wear the clothes I gave her. Seeing as most of the teachers will have left by the time we arrive, she shouldn't end up getting into any trouble. I return to the kitchen for a moment to grab some tin foil and cover the cupcakes with it to protect them. Natsuki notices and heads out the door, out of the door. I follow. As we're walking down the street, Sayori calls out to us from her door. Hey! Natsuki grabs my arm, signaling for me to stop walking as Sayori catches up. I could smell those from my house. I can't wait. Hee hee. Natsuki, Sayori, and I make our way to the school. Sayori is acting quite normal considering what happened a few days ago. Come to think of it, Natsuki too. Perhaps they wouldn't like to dwell on dark times. I don't blame them. We have the two most emotionally damaged freaking individuals in the entire game here. I just can't help but be reminded of their traumatic events. Within a few minutes, we arrive at school. Only the last few students trickle out from the doors as it's the end of the school day. The three of us make our way to the club room, being careful not to drop the cupcakes. I set the cupcakes down on the desk near the door. Hey, Yuri! Sayori runs to Yuri and gives her a big hug. Jesus, Yuri's freaking scared. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be flustered too that I walk in with two emotionally damaged women. Oh, the only one I wanted, and she's out of reach. Granted, I'm not playing a Yuri-based mod, and I don't think there is any now that I think about it. Sorry, you startled me. Where have you been? Where have you two been? Not feeling well? Yeah, I wasn't feeling so good the past few days. I was really sick. In the head. Sorry. Me too. Well, I'm glad you two are back now, and healthy. Yeah. But Natsuki, where's your uniform? Oh, it was dirty, and I didn't have time to wash it. But you'll get in all sorts of trouble with the teachers if they see you out of uniform. Well, that's why I skipped the rest of the school day. Yuri stares down Natsuki doubtfully. I don't know what it is, but the face that Yuri makes here, I don't know what it is, but I find it stupidly funny. Instead of calling her out, though, she changes the subject. By the way, I have a surprise for you all. Is it my pen? Ooh, up and now, and now Sayori does the face. I don't know what it is with that, with like just a dot for a mouth and quizzical thought. What is it? It's a surprise for a reason, Sayori. Just wait a moment. I'll show you all when Monika arrives. If she does. Assuming she's not going to use her AI power. Judge and I decided, since we're feeling better, that we should make some cupcakes. I've already missed the majority of classes this week, so what's one more day? Especially if it means I get to bake. Natsuki retrieves the box of cupcakes and lifts off the foil, showing off her handiwork. Such a deep shade of blue. Yeah, I used 3 too many drops. They look delectable. Thanks. I can't wait. I'm starving. Not me. I'm stuffed. What do you mean? When I went over to Judge's house to bake, he made me some breakfast. Aw, Judge, you're so sweet. You're not going to question why it's breakfast at midday? Heh, thanks, Sayori. I'm kind of thirsty, actually. Sayori walks out of the club room, turning towards the fountain down the hall. Figured she would have went to the vending machine like the last one. Mere moments later, Monika walks into the club room from the other door. Hi, Monika. Ooh, she does not look happy. Wow, looks like everyone bothered to show up today. Oh, shut up! Natsuki bites her tongue. Yori buries her head in her novel again. I'm left standing alone, fidgeting with my hands. Yeah, I guess. About time. Since she still seems pretty upset about the festival, I hope maybe our cupcakes will be a sufficient. I hope our cupcakes will be a sufficient, right? A sufficient peace offering. Sayori returns, carton of apple juice in hand. Hey, Monik. Hi, Sayori. Oh, freaking Sayori's sad now. It's awkward in the room today. What happened on Monday? You were supposed to die. Were you sick? Yeah, Judge had to take me to the hospital. Judge, I thought you said it was a family emergency. It was, kinda. I've known her for ages. She's basically like family to me at this point. Besides, I'd never seen her like that. I felt like I had to make sure she was going to be okay. And what about you, Natsuki? What's your excuse? Oh, I was beaten to a bloody pulp by my father. I was sick too. And don't call it an excuse like you don't believe us or anything. No, I do. It just isn't good enough reason to have ruined the festival. Why do I hate Monika in this mod? More than usual. I should have guessed that she was still up in arms about the festival. Of course, I mean, unless you were nearly dying, then I'd certainly understand. Bro, I'm telling you, she's still self-aware, 100%. She's not mad about the festival. She's mad that Sayori lived and that Natsuki is still here. And since you're both here, I take it that it wasn't the case. Yes, but then if they don't show up, you're going to question why they're avoiding you. Whatever, just don't miss important days like that again, or there will be consequences. You sound like my boss. Ahem. In an effort to break the hostile mood that Monika was causing, Yori clears her throat. I have something for all of you. Yori lifts her bag onto her desk and unpacks a new tea set. Ooh, is Monika just gonna slap it away and break it? Oh wait, what did Monika say to Yori actually? I still don't know. It's not much, but I thought it'd be nice to share. The new set has 5 cups. One for each of us. Each one has one of our names printed on it in a different color. Bro, that is actually sick. Ooh! The new teapot has Literature Club written in script across the middle on each side. Thanks, Yori. This looks so elegant. Thank you. And the cups are a little bigger. Thanks, Yori. This must have taken quite some preparation. Thanks. Yori, clearly uncomfortable with the amount of attention being given to her, turns toward Monika, who hasn't said a word. Oh, good job, Yori. Oh my... she bothers me more than normal! Could she have sounded any more monotone? Yori politely nods and retreats back to her novel. Sayori is writing something down. I can't make out what it is, but it looks like a poem. Hey, Judge, come on. Natsuki, dragging me by my arm, pushes me down under this windowsill. She grabs the next volume of Parfait Girls from her set, replacing the volume from last night to its rightful spot. We sit and read the volume in silence, besides the occasional giggles from Natsuki. What's happening? Okay, the lighting is different, so it's definitely later on. After around 20 minutes, Monika clears her throat to get our attention from across the clubroom. Uh-oh. Okay, everyone. It's time to share... Oh no! I forgot that's something we're supposed to do! Ooh. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna go, but I feel like Monika's not gonna be happy that me and Natsuki are not doing our job. Ooh. I left my poem for Natsuki at home. I'm assuming Natsuki was unable to write one, and presumably Sayori too. Well, oh, God, she's such a... Okay, the voice in my head is telling me to stop, so I will stop. None of you even tried to? We all stay silent. Bro, this club is falling apart, man. I did, but maybe we should wait until tomorrow? Natsuki and Sayori probably couldn't write because they fell ill. You should have said that. You should not have said that. I'm half expecting like a jump scare of rage. But I'm not sure about. Fine. Tomorrow it is then. We all gather around the table. Monika's spacing out. Something else must be bothering her. Yeah, that I'm slowly saving the girls you attempted to destroy. Either way, still no excuse to be so cold towards all of us. You know, I've been excited to use the new tea set. Oh, she's making that face again. I'm going to boil the kettle. I assume you'll all be having a cup of tea? I nod silently. I'll get the cupcakes. Monika pulls a fresh piece of paper from her notebook and begins writing. Natsuki set the cupcakes down at the center of the table. Yodi returns with the kettle. Monika seems to be so oblivious as to what's going on around her, she's writing furiously, pressing the pen deep into the paper. I'm guessing she's writing base 64 and in Python again. Steams begin to flow from the kettle, and Yodi transfers the water into the pot. Yodi pours tea into each of our respective cups. Moments of silence go by as if they were hours. Monika's really killed the mood with her attitude. Sayori's already pilfered a cupcake from the tray and bites down into it. Wow, Natsuki, these are the best ones yet. You just haven't tried this recipe yet. Sayori reaches for her cup of tea, accidentally tips it over, and spills its contents all over Monika's notebook. We're dead. We are going to die. We are done. It's over, boys. We're done. She's going to freaking end us right now. Oh, no. This is gonna be... I'm not stopping now. Jesus, do you always have to be such a klutz? Get your act together. You're supposed... Oh, the music's fading. The music is fading. This is bad. Get your act together. You're supposed to be the vice president. Monika's sudden snap takes all of us off guard. Sayori, clearly flustered, knocks the overturned teacup onto the ground, shattering across the clubroom floor. For Christ's sake, Sayori, do you ever pay attention to what you're doing? You what? You're sorry again? Just like you were sorry about not showing up for the festival? Oh my... Okay, we get it! Why is this bothering me so much? I'm trying not to scream, in all honesty, because I don't want to disturb everyone in my house. And dragging Judge to the hospital with you? Excuse me? Now we have a problem. That was pretty selfish of you. Listen here, you freaking little shit. If Judge was here, we could have just continued on without you. Or Natsuki, considering she's probably would have weaseled her way out of reading anyway. Everyone besides Monika is in utter shock. Hospital? Why is she being so hostile? Sayori rushes out of the room crying, quickly followed by Natsuki, who's attempting to comfort her. Yori has moved from her usual seat to the other side of the room, her face buried in her novel. I stand and Monika glares at me. Monika, what the hell are you doing? Go take care of her. She clearly can't take care of herself. Don't break this keyboard. It's the only one I have left. I want to scream at her after what she said. I have an urge to slap her.
You can't beat up a woman.
Why not?
Because she's a woman. That's like misogynistic.
You the one being misogynistic. I ain't mentioning her gender. You the one bringing up her being a woman. I don't give a about her gender.
Okay.
I'm an equal opportunity.
Instead, I rush out of the door to console Sayori and Natsuki. Oh no, now she's gonna talk freaking shit with Yori. I can hear them in the hallway upstairs. Okay, I keep hearing the bass sound of it, and I keep getting worried that something's going to happen, like it's going to turn intense. I hear them from in the hallway upstairs, Sayori sobbing, filling the otherwise silent halls. I run up the stairs to see her crying on a bench, Natsuki alongside her. Hey, it's okay. Monika's just being I don't know what she's doing, okay? She probably had a really bad day or something. She's just taking it out on you. I'm not saying that it's the right thing to do. What I'm trying to say is, don't take it to heart. She knows that we were all looking forward to the festival. Maybe she just takes things like this a little harder than the rest of us. I don't care, Judge. That's not how you speak to people. I'm going home. Sayori stands. Oh crap. I'll walk with you tomorrow. But until Monika stops her campaign to hurt everyone, I'm staying the hell away from the club. Sayori wipes the remainder of her tears from her cheeks. You two have fun dealing with her. Tell her that if she wants to talk, she knows where I live. Wait. Sayori, come back. We'll sort it all out together. Doesn't that sound better? Yeah, come on, Sayori. It'll be easier this way. Frickin' hear my dogs barking. Sayori's entire attitude shifts. She's no longer crying. Her face is completely blank. She turns to me. Judge, I'll see you later. I'm leaving. We can walk home with you. I don't really want to go back in there anyway. Yeah, me neither. Sayori looks at the two of us and shakes her head. No. I just want to be alone right now. Okay, well, you should join us for dinner tonight. Natsuki gives an odd look. Yeah. Did you just say join us? Well, yeah, that's part of the reason why Natsuki was already at my house this morning. She had a really bad night and... No, I'll just stay home. Maybe my mom will order some takeout. Mum. Oh, this was made by British people. Wretched team. Sayori turns and heads down the stairs. I've never seen her like that. Not even when I caught her trying to... Natsuki, can you give me a second? What are you doing? I just need to call someone quickly. Natsuki nods and takes off to wait at the end of the hallway. Worried, I ring her mother, who's... Yep, this is British because it's saying ring her mother instead of call. I know that's like European British terms. Mum, ring. I explain what happened and she tells me that there's no reason to be worried. She explains that the doctor had given her some antidepressants during the last trip to the hospital. She tells me that it could have been a side effect of the drugs. I let her know that I'm still concerned and to please keep an eye on her. Sayori's mum brushes me off and wishes me a good day. That's kinda concerning. Still worried sick about Sayori, I catch up with Natsuki. Listen, do you want to go back to the club or... Like hell I'm going back. Not while that bitch is in there. Damn. Well, I still need to get my bag and stuff, so I guess I'll meet you back at the entrance. You okay with that? Fine. I'll wait. Ooh, I was gonna end it, but now I want to see if we walk into freaking her and Yodi having a freaking screaming competition. Thanks. Hurry up, though. I take off back downstairs to the club room. Bursting through the door, Yuri nearly jumps out of her seat, and Monika, writing on a new, drier page of her notebook, turns to face me. What do you want? None of your business. Leaning down at my desk, I pick up my backpack and sling it over my shoulders. Moving back towards the exit, Monika tries to get my attention. Judge, what's wrong with you? I turn and stare in utter disbelief. What the fuck is wrong with you, Monika? Ever since we accidentally ruined your festival events, you've been nothing but a pure venom for the club. You were needlessly rude to both Sayori and Natsuki, neither of which had a mental state capable of handling that right now. I understand that it was a big day and it was important to you, but you have no right to lose your shit on us. And don't think that I didn't hear about what you said to Yuri. I was only partly telling the truth. I knew that Monika had said something to Yuri, but I didn't know what. Oh, is that so, Judge? Well, you do know what she's been doing, don't you? Yeah, she's been using my pen. Cool. Yeah, I do. Yuri's eyes locked into me, peering over her book. She's shocked, but won't call my bluff. Yeah, she's been trying to sabotage the club. We know she doesn't want any new club members. Not only that, but I caught her rummaging through your stationery yesterday. Yeah, she took my pen. Why am I getting a text at this important hour? I don't need to know this right now. I don't need this. I know I'm waiting for something, but I don't have time to read that. I only told her that she was being a selfish bitch. Monika turns and points to Yuri. You can't fool me, Yuri. I know exactly what's been going on here. Monika, that's way over the line. How paranoid are you to think? Shut up and listen to me. You're the real reason that the festival was cancelled. I could give a shit that Sayori is sick, of course. Yuri just wanted me to let it go, so I'll tell you the same thing I told her. This is my club. We do what I say. Do I make myself clear? Crystal clear. But there's one thing. Yuri, care to explain? Fuck you, Monika. Oh, she's doing the eyes. She's doing the eyes. Yes, yes. Everyone turn against her. You crazy bitch. Do you not see what this is? Hey there. Don't cut too deep now, Yuri. Oh, no. I know what she did there. Whatever Monika meant by that, Yuri was affected. Mortified, she drops her novel to the ground and falls back into her chair, stunned. Shoving me out of the way, Monika marches over to Yuri. She stumbles out of her desk and backs away from into the closet. Monika follows her. I watch from behind all the commotion. What the heck? What's this artwork? That's my question. Oh wait, is she gonna... Yuri's eyes are weird, but she's gonna show us, isn't she? She grabs her by her wrist and yanks her sleeve up. Oh, what a shame. You couldn't just help yourself, could you? What did I say, Yuri? Yuri stays silent, her eyes fearful. Monika moves closer, forcing her to make eye contact. Maybe I didn't make myself clear, Yuri. What did I say? I can't believe what I'm seeing. If I didn't shut up, you'd tell the club. That's right. Oh, now you're using everyone's mental states against them. This is bad. This is bad. If you dare criticize my ability to lead the club again, Yuri, everybody's gonna know about this. Everyone. How do you think they'll feel about you, knowing what you do behind closed doors? My blood is boiling. I'm just about ready to knock her out. Monika, what the hell has gotten into you? You're crazy. Monika lets go of Yuri's arm, pushing Yuri and the desk away from her. Looking at me, she speaks up. You want to see crazy, Judge? I'll show you crazy. From her school blazer, she pulls a sheet of paper, neatly folded. She thrusts it into my hand. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. This is the original poem from Sayori. Oh, she's keeping everything as blackmail. Oh, I hate this one. That is crazy. What the hell is this? The poem that Shiori sent to me in the morning of the festival. She told me everything after. It was supposed to be her suicide note. Suicide note? What the hell is wrong with you? Sayori, she'd never... Monika. I shake my head in disbelief. Wordlessly, I storm out of the club room. I walk down the vacant hallways towards the doors. I can see Natsuki standing outside through the glass. Are you okay, Judge? You look a little... I'll be okay. Please don't start getting snippy with Natsuki. She's been through a lot. Oh my god, I want to kill her. Jesus Christ. It's just Monika who's not okay. Alright. I'm going to end... Actually, no, I need to save this first. Alright, we're going to end this one off here, guys, because I have used up my entire recording session and then some to record like 4 or 5 episodes of this, and oh my god. Oh my... What is... Lawrence, if you're watching this, can you do me a favor and do an analysis, not on DDLC, but on Exit Music itself? Because I'm trying to go through everything I can with this, because so far there's no options or anything, it's all storytelling. I need your breakdown on all of this. Like, it's probably going to get explained in the game anyways, but I need your input on this. Really, I do. But I think we're going to end it off here. I don't know what to expect next, because I'm not going to play this for a couple days, but we'll see what happens. And hopefully, Monika finally gets what's coming to her. But with all that said, I'm the Corrupted Judge, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay corrupted.